Hi and welcome. This is the Republic of Football. What a way to do this show on a day that the Black Stars seals qualification to the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Welcome. This is your weekend show for all the very latest updates from around the world. Today we get the opportunity to talk about the FIFA 2026 World Cup. Now the 2026 FIFA World Cup will feature 48 teams in the final tournament. Now of those 48, 3 automatically qualify: host Canada, Mexico, and the United States of America. For the remaining 45 spots, you could have told you it's 48, right? So the remaining 45 spots are being decided through qualifications across 6 confederations, with 2 additional places determined via an inter-confederation playoff among 6 teams. That's where we don't want to be. Interesting, right? Now let me walk you through the confederations or qualified teams for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. I'll be telling you my name, don't worry. I know some of you know already. So I already indicated the host is Canada, Mexico, and the United States of America. We have guys coming from Asia, AFC. In Japan, Iran, Uzbekistan, Jordan, South Korea, and Austria so far, granting their slots in the 2026 World Cup. In CONMEBOL, what we call South America, there's Argentina, Brazil, Ecuador, Paraguay, Uruguay, and Colombia already sealing the spot for the 2026 World Cup. In Oceania, OFC, we have New Zealand sealing qualification already. Now let's come home. In the confederations of African football, yes, Africa, Morocco have already sealed their slots in the space. There's Tunisia has booked a ticket. We'll have to wait for today. Today we're there with you today. You know, today there's the very latest when it comes to the Black Stars game live commentary on radio. We've got Gabby of a station at the Accra Sports Stadium as well, bringing us live feed and the feel, of whatever that is happening there at that material time. And, he's in and around the stadium. So whatever you want to have in fun, fun, how do you call it? Fun park or something like that? Fun park?
A fun experience.
The fun experience, yeah. Great. So we've gotten the fun experience for you. We've gotten what will be happening in the stadium for you. But I know the stadium today, I know the internet will block. It's a thing with Accra Sports Stadium. So, so far, to be host, 6 guys from, Asia, 6 from CONMEBOL, 1 from the Oceania, and 2 from CAF. So 18 confirmed officially by FIFA. But the qualifiers continue as I indicated. So there are more teams from the confederations of Africa, from UEFA, from CONCACAF, and the rest of the confederations who will be filling the slots available. Well, no, that's I'm not doing this alone. I'm doing this with you heard him, Gabi Ofe. With me in the studio. He'll be dashing in and out of the studio today. Today plenty work day.
Yeah, it comes with the Black Stars. When the Black Stars are in town, we are the more like the stakeholders that have to bring our viewers or listeners closer to the players.
Oh, the players.
Or the
that's
game.
Nice. No, the
that's
players
if you
material.
Yes, that's if you are not at the Accra Sports Stadium, or if you are not at the Independence Square. That's where we'll be having that fun experience. And I mean, just to reiterate what the minister said, that if you don't have a ticket, please don't go closer to the stadium. If you want to go to work tomorrow,
and
you don't want to get yourself arrested, don't go to the stadium. Just stay at home. The game is live on TV. You can watch it. If the next option you want to activate is to drive to the Independence Square. There's a huge screen there. Go sit and watch. Yeah.
Great. So, Gabi Ofe and Manuel Kwachi, Angelo with me in the studios as well. Angelo, you great?
Yeah, I'm good.
See, the name, I'm fantastic. The name you have, you have to use it for coaching. You know what? Yeah. Manuel Angelo Kwachi is a coach. That's a coach's name.
But the coach, it depends on what you achieve first, or as long as they hear my name, though.
No.
You have to win something first.
Then it depends on your interest first.
Well, the interest is there.
The
money
there.
is good, so why not?
Great. So
50,000 a game to Coach Ghana, I could.
No, you have to think that way again.
But I mean, Otuado never had a coaching job before, and he started earning 50. So it's possible.
So what it means is that you have to start from there, from license D.
Yeah.
Okay, from D you go to C, you get to B and A. When you get to A, you can say you can coach in a Ghana Premier League club, but that's not the target. Then you have to do the UEFA, pro to get that license to be able to coach national teams like you'd want to. So so there's a path you'd have to follow. So it first starts with interest. So if you have the interest already, why not start? License D is free. I think C is 5K or something. I need to cross.
Cities or dollars?
Cities. I mean, in Ghana here, cities. But the moment you go out, it's like Asamoah went to Swiss. Is it Swiss superstar? Swiss.
Yeah.
So to go in, So you have to.
The interest is there, so I'll look into it.
Because your name, that's it. That's great. So you better look into it, guys. My name is. Oh, pardon me on that. I am Bernard Abekoche. This is the Republic of Football. We're not doing this alone. Erin Kofi has gotten us live on all our streams. On YouTube, you can stream the show from that space. You can check us out also on Channel 1 TV. We're live on Radio 97.3 City FM. And on X. Now, from Germany, where we announced our arrival to South Africa, where the world felt our heartbeat, from Brazil to Qatar, we have carried the dreams of a nation. That's that nation, Ghana. And we're on the verge of doing it again. Interestingly, the Black Stars are this close to their 5th World Cup. And I tell you what, interestingly, it would have been our 6th World Cup, just like Portugal. Portugal has got one of the greatest players on earth, Cristiano Ronaldo. So it would have been nice rocking shoulders with countries like that. But this is our 5th World Cup, it is. And this time, we are not just showing up. We've battled relentlessly, and we've proven that greatness lives in our DNA. You can check and route to where we've gotten to, the number of games we've won and all. It's why Gabi argues that Coach Otuado is the man. Now, there's just one more to go. This Sunday, yesterday, let's rise again, Ghana. Let's fill the stands, the screens, and the streets with our voices. Let's show the world what unity looks like when 32 million hearts beat as one. Let's join hands one more time as we chase greatness. Are you ready? Let's talk about the Black Stars a little before Gabi checks out of the studio. We'll turn the show upside down. There's a game currently ongoing, Zambia versus Niger. It's Niger strangely leading against Zambia by 1-0. It is 57 minutes played. We'll get a time to bring you up to speed with a lot of the reactions in there, but let's start with Ghana. Gabi, why have you been arguing that Coach Otuado is the guy who will be leading us to the World Cup?
I think for 2 reasons. One is continuity.
Brilliant. I love that.
And the second is that let him finish the job he started. So he qualifies us to the World Cup. He takes us to the World Cup. He joins 2 coaches who have qualified and taken us to the World Cup, starting from 2006 with Ratomir Djukovic. Milovan Rajvac did so in 2010. So let Otto be the 3rd man to do so. Another thing is that he becomes the first coach, whether local or expatriate, to take us to back-to-back World Cups. It's on his CV. We can't take that away from him. Another point.
I've got qualms with that a little because what did we do in 2020?
Let me finish my point. Another point is that Otto signed a 3
34 months contract?
Yes, a 3-year contract with an option to extend.
That's it.
Now, this is where I build my point. So, he started working with the national team in 2024. His contract ends after the AFCON in Kenya,
That's
Uganda.
the second coming, you mean,
Yes,
right?
Auto 2. His contract will end after the 2027 AFCON in Kenya,
Yeah.
Tanzania, Uganda, right?
Yeah.
And there's an option to extend.
Yeah.
I look at 2024 to 2027, and I see that the Black Stars will be partaking in 3 or 4 major competitions, i.e. AFCON and World Cup.
Yeah.
We've missed out on the 2025 AFCON in Morocco. Who did that? Coach Otuado. Very horrible record. 3 draws, 3 losses in that group. Lost to the likes of Niger, Angola, Sudan.
Yeah.
These are countries that were all ranked below Ghana at the time,
Yeah.
based on the latest FIFA ranking.
True.
People were upset. People were not too happy. I'm not sure the GFA themselves were excited to see that horrible record under Coach Otuado.
The GFA didn't want him to come back to the job.
Okay.
At that time, there was a government should I put interference sensitive? Government. What's the other word for interference?
So let's say a government touch. There was a bit of
Okay,
yes,
government
on
touch in there to allow him to do it.
yes,
Effort, right?
Influence, I was saying.
influence. Yes. So
Influence, still FIFA will not be happy with that.
after
So
that
the touch is fine.
after that AFCON failure, the GFA said that okay, I think we all agree, or maybe if they don't agree, they know that. Or okay, let me say me. I know that Otuado is not at that level. All right, and I think we've always made this argument about if you want to cross-check the African countries and the coaches they do have. These are top-level coaches. Can you peg that with what we have here in our country
No.
in Otuado? No disrespect to
No.
him. And the GFA said that, okay, let's help our gentleman. So they brought in a 62-year-old Winfred Schaefer,
Yeah.
who is acting as the TD, the technical advisor. They reshuffled the tech team. They brought in Desmond Ofer, who I believe that has got one of the great in-depth knowledge about football. There was a certain Joseph Lawman that was sticking out.
The people have started mentioning your name.
Yes, I can see.
Gabi.
I can see that. Shout out to all my people.
On YouTube.
I love you all.
No, it's the kind of argument you are making.
Yes. So I say that, okay, now I'm paying particular attention. Bernard, I hope you're following the
I'm
point.
following.
I'm paying particular attention to what the GFA has done after our shenanigans at the AFCON qualifiers in bringing Schaefer and Desmond Ofer to come and help him. Because the GFA are now telling us that, okay, we agree to the fact that our man is not at that level, but he needs coaching or he needs somebody to learn from.
Yeah.
And I think that has paid off in the World Cup qualification series. That has paid off. That is why it's a different narrative in the World Cup qualification series. If you want to compare it to the AFCON.
I join to say most of the credit for the work Otuado has done in the qualifying series should go to the fact that the technical team was changed.
Yes.
So he himself has.
No, I'm not taking any. I'm not discrediting what he's done. The back stops at him. But I'm saying, I mean, the whole tech team will take the praise.
Right,
if this team failed again at the World Cup qualifiers, would have asked questions, right? About okay, what happened to beefing up the tech team and stuff. So I'm not saying that I am discrediting what Otu has done. I'm saying that a change in there has paid off in the World Cup qualifiers.
True, I agree.
Okay, so let him still work.
Okay.
All right, because in the World Cup qualifiers, he's unblemished. He's yet to lose. It's just a 1-0 draw against
You
Chad.
fancy us go through the tech team?
What?
You fancy we go through the tech team?
Yes.
Okay. Otuado is the head coach. Winfred Anton Schaefer, Gabi mentions, the director of football or technical advisor. No, / technical advisor. There's Desmond Ofer, who's the assistant coach. Derek Bonsu is the athletic coach. John Pencil is the assistant coach. Fatah Dada is the goalkeepers coach. Dr. Prince Pambo is, of course, the team doctor. Chris Pegai is the psychologist. Edward Ababio is the physiotherapist. Samuel Ankoma is the major. Gregory De Groe is the chief video analyst. Awal Salifu Kamin is the video analyst. Aminu Shado is a team manager. Our friend. Issa Amadou is a kit officer. And Abdur Rahman Al Hassan is the kit officer. 15 of them.
Okay. So there were some changes in there. Do you know that people are praising the Black Stars for taking advantage of set piece?
Yeah.
Right now, you know, we scored 16 goals at the World Cup qualifying round.
And Jordan has gotten 11
Eight
contributions.
of the goals we've
both goal
scored.
and assist,
Eight
yeah.
of the goals we've scored have come from set pieces. Do you know that? That change we've seen in the Black Stars is attributed to
No, who's that?
the man you mentioned. His name, Gregory.
Grigory?
Yes.
Oh, the chief analyst, the
Yes.
chief video analyst.
Yes.
Wow.
So there is a coaching change in there. In as much as you would want to say that Otto, sometimes I've seen people talk about the fact that he doesn't really listen to his assistant coaches. If that's the case, I don't think that would help him.
Okay.
So I'm saying that let him go to the World Cup again for the benefit of hindsight.
Yeah.
The hindsight is what happened at the Qatar 2022 World Cup. At the Qatar 2022 World Cup, he faced 3 countries in Portugal, South Korea,
Yeah.
and Uruguay.
Yeah.
We lost to Portugal by 3 goals to 2. We beat South Korea
Yeah.
by 3 goals to 2.
Yeah.
We lost to Uruguay by 2 goals to 0. Now I expect Otto and the current tech team that when they take us to the USA, Canada, and Mexico,
Yeah.
he does way more better than what we've seen, or than what we saw at the Qatar 2022 World Cup. Taking into consideration the changes in the tech team.
Okay. Okay.
So I expect that Otto's
Performance.
graphical whatever it is
Okay,
will
okay.
start rising. That's what I'm saying. Let's stay with him. Because after the World Cup, there's another qualification series in the AFCON 2027 that he has to play.
Yeah.
Now,
Continuity, your initial
dependent
point.
on what he does at the World Cup, our performance. You know, the World Cup is what? An expanded tournament. For the first time, we have 48 teams. It means that you have teams finishing in the 3rd spot, a chance of qualifying
Yeah.
for the next stage. I think that if you look at the potential of this team, the potential of this team, if you look at the squad we've got, I don't think it's been properly maximized.
Great. I agree with you on that too.
All right?
Yeah.
This squad is a very good squad. So then, I am counting on Otto, then again, what he's done at the Qatar World Cup, to do way more better. One of the things he was criticized for was the way he did his substitutions. And that takes me back to the starting 11 we saw against the Central African Republic. It was an attacking setup. What he meant that he knew the task at hand. He knew what he was supposed to do and put up that setup.
Guys, you cannot call now, okay? You can send your messages. Sorry, Gabi. Send your messages on 0549 986 996. 0549 986 996. Gabi, sorry.
Yeah. So I am keeping tabs on him to go to the World Cup and do way more better. If he doesn't, then Gabiofe changes his stance
Okay.
on not letting Otto continue for the 2027 World Cup.
So what you say?
Sorry, the 2027 AFCON qualifiers.
So what you say is he's going for the World Cup, finish the 2026 World Cup, and come and carry on his activities into the next
Yes. The next AFCON qualifying round.
Mm.
And like I'm saying, depending on what he does at the World Cup in the USA, Canada, and Mexico, then everybody can see that, okay, this is an Otuado who is growing.
Yeah.
He's understanding the job. Because I said this on Panorama. I think as a coach, as a team, or as a player, you're as good as your last game.
100%.
Right?
That's so true.
What do you remember? What's his name?
Otto?
No, and he's slot for.
Slot?
Now, what do you remember and slot for?
Winning the Premier League.
Okay, but now
Oh,
his
now,
game. What do you remember?
Now
him for?
the last game wasn't good, so I feel that.
What has been the narrative around Arne Slot in the last 3 games for Liverpool? He's a Liverpool fan, so he knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
What has been, Kwachi? Maybe you can answer me better.
No, there's been. People think he was
benefited
from
from the previous.
Good, and people are even beginning to doubt that the season in which he won the title was not a fluke. I've seen stories of people saying that it was a fluke because he's been backed with £420 million with silence. You've been unable to get the best out of Viet and some of your players. Clearly, there's a lack of cohesion in that team.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Fans are allowed to be reactive, but I don't think as the people who are able to analyze, I don't think we need to necessarily always jump to the same conclusions as quickly as
the fan
does.
That's the thing with
that's a Liverpool fan though,
and that's the thing with football fans. Football fans are very fickle.
That's true.
They're very fickle. Look. I showed you a video of Otuado when he was leaving the hotel.
Yeah.
Did you hear what the fans told him?
You know, the guys have gotten a song for him. Even, and kudos as well.
What does that mean? Because people are beginning or have forgotten the shenanigans in the AFCON qualifiers. And somebody will say, yes, we deal with short memory stuff. So, okay, what I remember Otto for now that
was my argument also on Friday.
Yes, he went to beat Central Africa in public by 5-0. And today we just need a point to qualify. There's no way Madagascar is beating Mali by 7-0 and the Black Stars go on to lose to Morocco. In other sense, Madagascar must match up the superior goal difference we've got.
You know, when I pose like this, I have a strange question for you, isn't it?
Yes.
You put Otto's performance together with you just oppose that with that of the AFCON, the previous AFCON. How would you rate him from 100? If I'm to put,
you mean the 2023 AFCON? Or the AFCON qualification round?
I know this question is going to do this to you. Please don't overthink it.
Okay.
What I'm saying is that we are left with our last game to the World Cup, which a draw can take us.
Yeah.
We've gone into AFCON and performed our best similarly. When you put that AFCON and the qualification to the World Cup together, what will be your rating out of 100 for Otuado?
But it's not Otto who took us to the AFCON.
No, yeah, but I just want to know in terms of performance. We brought him to build on.
No, but you see, for contest's sake, he's not the one who took us to Cote d'Ivoire. Easy.
Fair.
Nope.
Fair. He's not.
He's not. It's Chris Hughton.
He's fine. Fair. I'm saying that the Black Stars. Yeah.
No, it was even Milovan Riva. No Chris Hughton.
Milovan Riva.
Yes.
Yeah. Now I say that. Well, that's Scratch's phone. Now I say that. Look, the performance of the Stars in that AFCON, and you build a point. Is why I take you back. You see, you are as good as your last game as a coach. The players play now.
So now you're using my points.
No, I'm not using your
proceed.
I'm just asking that the performance in that AFCON, performance in the FIFA or World Cup qualifier. I agree. It's not Otto in the same situation. No, but we expect the squad to improve.
But you know
which means that directly your point you build, it is as good as what Otto exhibited in our game against Central African Republic.
But you know that
how are you going to rate
the level of competition you see at the AFCON proper or a World Cup proper? It's not the same as what you see with the qualifiers. You agree with that in terms of the opponent you face, the style of play, even your squad. Right? Even your squad, the squad you put up would be different from what we see at the AFCON or a major tournament proper than the qualifiers. So then again, contest sake, Otto is not the one who took us to the AFCON in Cote d'Ivoire.
But he's been with the setup. Have you seen when you mark the improvement in performance?
If I want to mark Otto's performance, I'll mark his performance juxtaposing it with what he did at the AFCON qualifiers. At the AFCON qualifiers. And I say that what's the most important thing to do for now as a head coach? Is that
qualifiers
good? Has he not done that?
He's done that.
I am not impressed with the style of play under him. But what topmost, if you're marking his KPIs, what has he done? He's qualified you to the World Cup.
And I think you also make the point that it proves that he's gotten better with time.
Yes.
He's gotten better with time.
He is.
Unless not, at least he deserves a chance to prove that maybe he's going to regret back to the mean.
But this is the coach that qualified us for the 2022 World Cup.
No, look, if I want to pick two games that I think that he's bettered it or he's improved slightly, comparing it to what we saw at the AFCON qualifiers.
Yeah.
I take you to Bamako. Right? We beat Mali by 2-1.
Okay.
Did you see the substitutions? Did you see the second half performance?
It was an improved one.
Yes, that's the style of football people want to see from Otto. But then again, it comes with games of this magnitude, qualifies. The most important thing is that you don't always play champagne football, but you get your 3 points on the board.
That's the thing with tournament.
Okay, so now I'm taking Otto to the tournament.
I've got a message for you. This looks like a book.
Okay, so I'm taking Otto to the tournament now. Now Ghanaians can begin to say, okay, at the World Cup, maybe we want to see good football under Otto or Otto's imprint on the team.
Whilst
he's going on
at the World Cup?
At the World Cup, well, I think that it would be a blend of a lot of things.
Oh, don't do this to me.
No, I have to do it.
No.
Listen,
don't do it. Listen,
I'm coming.
Listen.
No, let me make this point.
What do you want to see?
I'm coming.
As a journalist first and a fan.
Good, I'm coming. Let's say the draw is being done.
Yeah.
The draw will be done on December 5.
Yeah.
Ghana gets paired against Argentina.
Okay.
Poland. Uzbekistan.
Oh, you want us to come?
Latvia.
Okay.
And then let's say Bolivia.
Okay. Qualified. 2 qualified of the group, right?
Actually. What are you telling me? So let's see.
Yeah.
No, but now let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's do it. And we'll all be doing this.
Yeah, let's do it.
Listeners, you can help me.
Let's do it.
So the Black Stars go into a game against Argentina.
Yeah.
On paper, who is favorite?
Argentina.
Good. What kind of football are you going to play against Argentina?
Defensive, I guess.
Why would you go expansive against Argentina?
We can't. I'll be trouble.
You can't match
But
them
no,
on
you
paper.
agree?
No, but I think you're making a valid point. People are saying we should be playing more expansive
you get
football, but the
can't-
type of
no.
opponents we are going to face, at least
Exactly.
the better the
That's what I'm saying.
competition
That
goes
it's a
on.
combination of a lot of factors.
Okay.
I'm not making you think a lot.
Okay, fine.
I'm just
fair.
letting you understand
Fair.
something.
Fair.
I cannot go and play expansive football against who? Julian Alvarez,
Yeah.
Luciano
People are
Spalletti.
still mentioning your name, Gabi.
Yes, because they are loving it.
No,
They are
but
loving it.
and he said, well, we scored 8 goals from set pieces.
Yes.
Half of our goals are from set pieces.
Set pieces.
I mean, this is a recipe for success. Maybe we have the best coach in the world for
Oh
the
my
World Cup.
God! I'm in love already. What you guys are
Yes.
doing?
Then
I see.
you go against an Argentina. Everybody is expecting that you win. Or okay, maybe the expectation is slightly low.
Yeah.
Because I think that anybody who's followed the Argentine national team, they are the world champions, right?
Yeah.
The defending champions.
Yeah.
You are going to face the defending champions. People are least expecting that you go and get all 3 points and you get a draw.
Yeah.
Then your next game against Poland, when you look at the squad and said, "Oh, I think I can match these people."
That's Lewandowski's.
Then the approach,
that's Lewandowski's
yes, the
country.
approach switches a bit. So you have to be pragmatic in dealing with things sensibly at the World Cup. So it will still be down to a combination of a lot of things.
Okay.
Flamboyant football, getting points on the board, and making sure that you qualify out of the group stage.
Wow.
Do you get the point I'm making? What do you know? When I see Thomas Tuchel, do you know what I remember him for?
Well, what do you remember him?
I don't see him as a coach who thrives in a league system.
Yeah.
I see him as a coach who thrives
Yeah.
in a knockout football
Yeah.
system.
We saw that Champions League
With Chelsea.
Yeah.
He was not doing so well in the league, but he did win. Go and look at the squad Thomas Tuchel used to win the Champions League for Chelsea. Mason Mount, Timo Werner, and Kai Havertz.
Not to say they are bad players.
I'm not to say that, but who goes into?
Oh, that was a good Chelsea team.
No, I'm not saying they are a bad team. I'm not saying they are a bad team. But I'm saying that look at the style in which he used to win that Champions League. These same players were playing the league. But then again, the coach was doing something differently in the Champions League. So tournaments like this, you don't go to a tournament and say that you're going to play champagne football, and then you come back home with what to show.
No, I agree with that. But I think in terms of league football, I think the problem is at that moment he couldn't compete with Liverpool and Man City.
So then
in the league, at least in the league
focus.
phase,
Yes.
you get me. In the Champions League, maybe he's able to beat Real Madrid. He can beat City in a 1-hour Champions League final.
Okay.
Because in
So-
the
so
league he struggled
tournament- so
against that.
tournament
Tournament
coach.
football, yeah.
So
maybe
you
he's
get the
done
point
much
I'm
better
making.
with that.
Another game that I'll give you.
We've seen Otoado in tournament football.
Yeah, another game that I'll.
I'm just saying we have seen Otoado in
in tournament football. We've
and
seen it.
The
final two games,
What
I'm
is
coming.
Otoado for you?
I'm coming. The final two games.
Tournament coach.
The final two games, I think that Otto is learning. It's that away performance against Madagascar.
I'm not even answering my question.
No, I'll answer your question.
Okay.
It's that away performance against Madagascar, and then the final game is at the Qatar World Cup in 2022. The second win against South Korea. You saw what people said after the game.
What do you say?
People were excited about what we did.
No, because you were the youngest.
Against South Korea.
But like that's also another point. I think it's easy to forget that we went into that last game against Uruguay with a
You
real
see, that's
chance
what I'm
to
saying.
qualify.
Ghanaians-
If Dede Ayew had scored that first penalty in the first half,
That's it.
1-0, and we had been able to at least defend. I know it's ifs and buts and maybe
Yeah,
if
it's-
Richard Ofori doesn't
No,
touch
but
the
you see,
ball. I understand all that. Football is not always built on those one moments where either you score or you don't score.
Yes.
I understand that.
Okay.
But if we talk so much about playing well and having like so much structure in our game, we can't always just criticize them in the big moments when certain things go against them. And I think one problem with Ghana is there've been a lot of moments now where we've had it in the bag and we've last minute we somehow managed to make things not go well. But just in terms of like that World Cup, we actually went into that game against Uruguay after the South Korea game and the game against Portugal. We went into that game with an actual chance to qualify. And I just feel like a lot would be said differently about even if he had got to the round of 16 and he had not made it, a lot would be said differently about him slightly if a few things had gone his way. Just like how we can see, like Gabi saying, now that certain things have been changed around him and he has more help around him, it seems like some things are going his way.
This team has the potential to reach the round of 16 of the World Cup. It's non-negotiable. This team
with Otoado.
Yes. Let these players continue their form they are on with their club side. Antoine Semenyo.
Okay.
Jordan Ayew. Fatah Isaku. Kudus keeps on playing the way he's playing. Partey is struggling with game time a bit at Villarreal. But from now to 2026, I think it's in June, right?
June 11.
There's a lot of things that can happen. If these players are on this current trajectory, in terms of the form we are seeing at club side, Iñaki Williams, our back line, and then Shatawali, Benjamin Asare is keeping clean sheets.
You have to do that.
You think we can reach the round of 16? Oh, Nana. Charlie, let's not do this to ourselves.
Fair.
I'll answer your question now.
Yeah, maybe. You managed to get me lost in there, but that's fine. Let me do some messages.
So Otto must stay. Otto take us to the World Cup. He take us to the World Cup.
The boys say Atasa and they're laughing. Josiah, I said that. He said Atasa. He laughs. Yeah, man. K Prince says 3 goals for Ghana. I think he's talking about Ghana Comoros. He comes back and says, no, that's Josiah. Josiah comes back and says 2-0 for Ghana against Comoros. Please, Otoado should play Thomas Asante today. He's really good. The Black Star, this on YouTube, so keep the messages coming. The Black Stars 3, Comoros 0. Watching you live from Tama Community 4. Those watching on TV, you've gotten the opportunity to go through some of these, seeing it on your screens as well. Nemesenamo says, Gabi, the atmosphere will be charging. He at Samuel Apia Mbora says, so I think one says, some of us, we need to learn a lesson so that we know, so that no one will get arrested. I think he wants to say maybe at the stadium because the minister said that. I think Gabi made that statement, so you're back in there. Sweet Kwame says Friday. Oh, Sweet Kwame, Friday should have been on Panorama. Your shout out going to come in a grand style. But anyway, happy belated birthday to you, Sweet Kwame. Said Friday was his birthday. Allow Otto to continue because they don't have any coach to pay less than 100,000 USD. Sweet Kwame says that. Plaka Danino says Ghana 3, Comoros 8. Asha says, if half of our goals is from set pieces, what is the problem? What's the problem? Why is Arsenal one of the best clubs in the world? I'm Asha. Shout out to Coach Nimley. Coach will join us, later. But yeah, that's it. It makes Arsenal to a better team, doesn't it? Let's get into some of your messages on the WhatsApp console. So this is from Courage inside Kofodia. It says, "Oh nah, Gabi, this one there, your argument no get legs at all." Charlie, say your argument. I nearly mentioned the name, but I wouldn't be forgiven, so I won't mention it. Otto can buy a ticket and go to the World Cup as a tourist. Take selfies, maybe even wave the flag small, but not as the coach of the Black Stars. The man just doesn't have what it takes to lead us anywhere meaningful. You can't keep playing, try your luck with the team. We are trying to chase glory, bro. Sakutoado, bring Harvey, and Ghana will win the 2026 World Cup.
The thing is, that, like, the GFA clearly like the coach, and it's very hard to sack a coach that's winning games. But no, it's like if he was losing, if he was not.
You say the GFA love the coach?
Oh no, but you've seen some of the. I think yesterday he was asked a question about whether. How he thinks about people saying about it. And I think the communications director of the
Harry
doesn't listen to critics.
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah, no, but before he could even respond, I think Henry Asante Chum interrupted and responded to part of the question for him.
Yeah.
So there's a
Harry need to always do that saving metrics.
No, I mean, but there's an intentional effort to you get me, to protect him. And as the way things are going now, he's winning. Like that's the end of it. He's winning right now.
Yeah.
And I understand any coach that comes in now will have the excuse of I didn't have enough time with the players.
That's true.
So I understand the discussion, but it's the longer it goes on, I feel like the end result is not going to be changed right now. Like I think he's going to stay the coach. So
I mean, who does this? You go in for a major tournament, you sack your coach. Which country does that?
I mean, to be fair, that's what the Ivory Coast did at the last AFCON, and
they were in the tournament.
Yes, and that's even worse. So they were in the tournament. They sacked the coach after the first game, and they got so.
But he won them the trophy.
He
won them the trophy. He defeated
but that's
the argument.
No. Initially, it defeats the argument in bringing in a new coach. If you were to move Otto Addo and then somehow put either Desmond or Faye or Winfred Schaefer, if that ends up being one of the internal discussions within them, and then you find other people who can then come in and support him, that could actually have some chance of success. That's a different approach. But at the end of the day, I think I think the way they structured it right now is the way they are going to stay with it, and Otto Addo will remain the coach.
Okay, Wilson Klopp, you speak against Manchester United. I failed to read your message today. Wilson Klopp, I'm tempted to say, well, but the show is not for me, it's for us. So my shares in the show is small. It says, Man United should consider Otto Addo because he's better than Amorim. That's Wilson Klopp. No argument. We won't follow that. We won't make that. It will take the better part of the show away. Back onto the WhatsApp console. Ejaba in Sakina Accra says, Sir Bernard and team, there's no need to change Otto now, considering the time left for the World Cup. The best is sending him for strategic studies after his weaknesses have been identified, and a good club coach selected for some good learning. Example, Arteta, Arsenal. Oh, Ejaba, you're making a good argument until you brought Arteta into the picture. You know when Arteta has been with us now from 2019-20. It's even more than 2019. 2020.
Yeah, 2019-20. I think during the season when they I think he's been there 6 years now.
Yeah, so 2019-2020. More messages on our WhatsApp console on 0549 986 996. Raymond Dakota Insight on my community first says, good afternoon, Republic of Football. Ghana Black Stars 3, Comoros 0. He adds 3 balls to Ghana's score prediction. Reinhard Saki inside a Chimota says, which station will telecast the match? We know of Supersport. For now, we cannot comment. It should have been at the Accra Sports Stadium. Maybe heading towards the space now. Otto Addo to take us to the World Cup at Tassa Basa. That's according to Paul. Back on YouTube, Imoro Abdul Karim says, to me, it will be difficult to beat Comoros based on head-to-head. Oh, Imoro, don't do this. RD says, if Otto lead Ghana to the World Cup, he can't even use his scouting skills to locate glory for Ghana. How much more as a coach? He adds. This is the Republic of Football. Welcome on board. We've been talking about the Black Stars briefly. We'll get opportunity when the lineup is out to break it down further at 6:30 before we head into the live radio commentary at 7 p.m. here on 97.3 City FM. So let us have your thoughts on 0549 986 996 on our WhatsApp console. Please do not call. Angelo, well, the ball is in your courts now. The ball is in your courts now. Look, maybe by way of pardon me, by way of update, let me just put this out. For Asia, we got 8 direct teams into the competition, then 1 intercontinental playoffs. For Africa, we've got 9 direct teams into the competition, plus 1 intercontinental playoffs. For Africa, I'm repeating myself. I'm saying for Africa, it's 9 plus 1 intercontinental playoff. For North Central America and the Caribbean, that's what we call CONCACAF. We've got 6 directs, including the 3 hosts, plus 2 intercontinental playoffs. for CONMEBOL, South America, we've got 6 direct plus 1 intercontinental playoffs. The Oceania has gotten 1 plus 1 intercontinental playoff. Then the Europe, as UEFA, they've gotten 16 direct. Now I no intercontinental playoff or something. And they got the biggest numbers in terms of qualification. You say Otto's direct slot, Otto's direct slot into wrapping up this makes him the ideal man for the job, because we've come on radio and criticized and just opposed Alex Ferguson's era of Manchester United and the struggles of Ruben Amorim, Mikel Arteta's early ages at Arsenal, and they at the point staying 15th during the December phase and all of that, and just opposed that with Amorim's after 50 games, even though Arteta's charges or numbers are better when you compare club football. Now we say that, look, this coach might just have struggled for a minute. He admits that sometimes it's football. At the point he was leading, 4-0, and he later lost 6-4 or something. He made a quote, I forgot. Should we have the time for him to grow?
No. I don't. I don't think this is not the. I don't think the national team is a space that's particularly meant for anyone to come in and grow. I just think we need to maintain continuity, and I'm just worried about all the discussion that's just been had around Otto Addo. Obviously, when you hear him speak, he says he doesn't really care, that it doesn't really bother him, that people are concerned about his future or whether he'll stay. But just in terms of having continuity. Just in terms of having continuity and the fact that he's already been there to start the process, and like I said, it's hard to sack a winning manager. Yeah. So once he is winning and once he's in the position, I think that just and it's also I don't think the GFA has ever, especially I don't think they are taking polls or they are trying to ascertain the general opinion from the average Ghanaian football supporter. Who on necessarily on what they should do about Otto Addo. Yeah. That's not to say that they don't care what Ghanaians have to say. True. But I think just based on his performance now, I don't think they're at a point where they would want to necessarily overreact to every single decision. And I think there's a slight issue in football where I think sometimes people find it really hard to change their opinions after they've already made them. So you see a similar thing with Amorim. True. Everybody's already decided, Amorim is not a good coach, or when Ten Hag came in, Ten Hag is not a good coach. Yeah. So they found it really hard to explain it when he was winning.
Was not a good coach. Luis Van Gaal was not a good
and then
coach.
Ten Hag wins a trophy. You get me. Ten Hag wins a trophy. Even Van Gaal won the trophy after the end of his disaster season. That's it. And then it's now hard to explain. But you said he's not a good coach, and they had the same problem with Ange after he won. I think there's a point where sometimes in football we make our mind up on how we think somebody is, and then once there's evidence contrary to it. Rather than revising our opinions, we rather just try and find different ways in which we can defend it. So even though he's winning now, the problem is now it's the style of football. Because I don't remember it being the style of football, and if you get what I'm saying. It's not to say that he's perfect or he's the best coach. I think we have a better chance of success with someone who's a more established coach. But like I said, I think we are past the point. A bit like the whole Benjamin Asari discussion. Yeah. It's all quite similar in the same sense where it feels like we've already made up our mind, and his is slightly different. I think his people feel somehow that he can't be a good keeper because he plays for Hartlepool, which is I think that's a slightly different discussion. But I think there are also certain things where people have the opinions that they make up of you before they even have a chance to revise them. And now that Otto Addo is in a position where he's winning games and you get me, almost like he's contradicting the opinions you had of him before, it becomes a bit hard for people to change their mind about him. I don't think he's going to change. I think he's going to stay. I think, especially when we get to the US, I think we'll have a lot of international fans there. Yeah. So I don't think it's going to be a situation where maybe, and tonight he should win at the Accra Sports Stadium. Because if we end up losing to Comoros, I know, but if we end up losing to Comoros at home, but then we somehow go through because the other team didn't win or one of those other permutation things, it puts enough in the fire for the discussion around him. Great. I think there's a chance to create a good atmosphere. Like if Gabi says you're as good as your last game, if his last game is a winning game.
Oh, it's not Gabi who's saying it. I believe that too. You don't believe it? No, you're as good as your last game. Your last game has the ability to make.
I understand that, but your last game will always be in the context of the game you had before. Then it will always be, even if your last game is maybe you lost 5-0 to a certain team. If you had won 25 in a row before that, I'd be very surprised if the discussion around you, even Pep Guardiola, I think it took a while for people to start to not rate City the way they are rating Arsenal and Liverpool.
True.
Because even though like he was having very bad performances, I think over a consistent period of time he had proven that he's allowed to have blips. Like these are human beings who are playing football. They can't always be like automatic and know what to do instantly.
Great.
Yeah. So
sorry.
So just I think you stay. So I think we need to try and, like I said, he needs to win at Accra Sports Stadium, and if he has good as his last game, create an incredible atmosphere and have people remember that. Because after that, it's the Kirin Cup in Japan.
That's
and
it.
We'll travel towards Japan, South Korea to go and play.
Japan, South Korea.
He could go and he's probably not going to win against Japan. And if they are playing their best teams, if it's not just a friendly.
You are laughing. I sent you a message to read to Gabby. You read to Gabby. Gabby has run away. I've come here. You are laughing. I've come here. You are laughing. You saw my message. Instead of you to read it to Gabby to get him to sit here, you've allowed him to run away. What I'm saying then?
No, the clouds decided to come together for the rain. He has to be at the stadium.
He will get there. The match is 7 o'clock. He'll get there. It's not even 3 o'clock. He's going to sleep at the stadium.
That's
He will get there. Otuado should do what? Today is his last match.
No, he
match. We are joking here. It is not about deserving to be somewhere. Let me tell you, Emmanuel Moka, he deserves to be what? He cannot do the job. That is the point we are making. Look, let me tell you something. This is going to be our 5th appearance at the World Cup. We are not going there to experiment. It's better we don't go at all.
Sweet Kwame, Sweet Kwame, Mano, thank you for argument. I think your argument was done. But Sweet Kwame asked the question. He says, "Are we going into the World Cup to be part or compete?"
We are not going to be part of some comic activity. You call Jagro. We're not going to there to joke. This is our look. If at the first time of going, let me ask you today, all those who have watched the Black Stars, when we're going to the 2006 World Cup, the team we had, that was our very, very maiden appearance. We were confident that we'll go past the group stages. Do you know that?
Yeah. Probably
do you know that?
Because of the Arsenal, because of what we had.
And I'm coming. Let me build my point.
That's fine.
Even that time, at the very first time of asking,
we
would have never accepted the fact that we got booted. Look at, we were in the group with the second best team in the world,
Brazil 2006,
the 5th best team in the world, and I think somewhere around 20 something. We were the least ranked in our group. I do maintain. If the Buffalo McLeod had played in that game against Brazil, even if we had seen the need at the time to go with Laie Kingston, which would have made it possible for us to use Laie in that game against Brazil, look, we would have had a better result. The Brazil team was an old team. They couldn't run. We needed somebody who could step in midfield and just control our. What was the quality of goals that they scored against us? They just lure us into committing ourselves, then they expose us.
That's football. And they explore your weakness.
So even when we went there for the first time, no Ghanaian would have accepted that we should get booted out in the first round. We went there for the second time. You saw what happened, isn't it?
100%.
You saw what happened,
Yeah.
When we went there for the third time,
was magic.
When we went there for the third time, I maintain, but for the disorganization caused by the then government in our team.
What was it?
The one in Brazil.
The one that they flew the plane.
The one in Brazil.
So Germany, South Africa, Brazil.
Look, yes, I was one of
those
who
we went to misbehave because we had a player.
So many chaos. They made the work practically difficult for Akwesi Appiah.
Yeah, it's true.
But even that, if we had a better coach at the time,
including the management committee,
that's what I'm saying. If we had a better, and you know what Moses
Parker.
People were slapping people left, right.
Don't worry, it's in the public.
So. If we had a better coach who could have captured his team, not gotten them to focus on the issues of money.
Coach.
After that game against US, Mamilandi, Atobo, Etrena, Gabi, Adrenuma,
thank you. You send me a message.
What I'm saying
coming and he's agreeing and all of that.
What I'm saying is that the point I'm making is that if we had a better coach, nobody should get me wrong. At the time,
It's what I want to beg to differ. I felt we had a better coach, but the management committee
we had a better
obstructed the chemistry.
You see, when we say somebody is a coach, I mean, if I'm in charge of the Black Stars, or if I'm in charge of any national team, the focus of my team will never step out of footballing focus. Yes, I agree that the job was made difficult for Akwesi, but I believed that Akwesi could have taken charge of what he had, which is the playing body. And this is Ghana. Whether you like it or not, we will get the money. What would have made the case of the Black Stars was to sleep early, not get people to receive money at dawn, concentrate and beat Portugal and qualify. Yeah. That would have brought them more money.
You see, what had happened?
Meanwhile, Tobo. So the point I'm making is that Akwesi had dismantled Egypt 6-1. How I wish my old voices were there. Nobody support Akwesi Appiah more than me. Nobody. He's a personal friend. He's a brother. He's an advisor. Yeah. But when it comes to the issues of football, he respects
what you say.
What I say a lot. Talk to me about football. We discuss tactics and that. I believe and I maintain that if Akwesi had taken charge of his team and allowed
look,
if we had beaten Portugal, could the government said would the government be in the position that he would give them the $100,000?
That problem had started.
Listen, that
way before
and
Brazil.
I'm saying that 100,000 was meant for appearance fee. Yeah. Did they get the money or not?
No,
they got it. But they would have added the qualification bonus. Yes. Is that not more money?
No, that's more money, coach.
So that's the point I'm making.
What I'm saying.
So we are not going to repeat another of such mistake.
No, that is not going to happen.
No, when I say that, we are not going to take somebody who cannot take charge. If you look at the Black Stars, does it feel like Otuado is in charge of the team?
That I don't agree.
Do you think he's in charge of this?
I don't think so.
So why are we where are we taking him?
No,
look, listen. He substituted his own leader, his own captain. We all saw what happened.
It was very bored.
Yeah.
We all saw what happened. See, these are signs that if you are a proper footballing nation, if you are a decision maker, you don't close your eyes on. We equalize against Niger with his black kaftan. He's on the pitch jubilating.
Oh, coach, don't do this.
Am I saying something that he didn't do?
He did it, but don't do it.
So that's the point.
We are about to play.
Listen, Tobo.
Comoros.
It has gone. We've qualified. So this is a very irrelevant game. The point I'm making that we cannot take him to the World Cup. How are you going to assess the man? We should go and assess him at the World Cup. That is Gabi's statement. That is Manuel's statement.
Coach, I'm just
The point I'm making is that.
He asked for questions.
No, the point I'm making is that.
Yeah.
Do you think the man is in charge of the team?
I do this. I'm saying. I think he's.
Look at the way you are struggling.
No. I'm not struggling. I'm just picking the right words.
If the man is not in charge of the team, at the World Cup,
there's two parameters.
We are not going to experiment. We've gone past that stage of experimentation as a country. This is our 5th World Cup. And the young, as a chemist, do you think I'll go to the lab?
Yeah.
After doing the same experiment once, twice, thrice,
and we'll make a mistake again.
And the 5th time, I'm going there not believing what I'm doing.
It's not accepted.
Who are those making those sort of analysis?
Coach.
I'm a chemist. I'm a science person.
Yeah, I know.
And I believe in affirming and confirming the result of my data if I repeat the experiment over and over.
100 times.
So if I'm going to repeat the experiment for the 5th time, is this the time I should go and
joke? For the first experiment you do, you need about 3.
That's a repetition.
Outcomes to conclude on your.
And this is our 5th. So we're not going there to joke. This is not the place to go and say, let's take him. And look, the Black Stars will not win the World Cup. But this team should win the next AFCON, especially when we fail to qualify. So that should be the bigger picture. Oh, how I wish I was in charge of this thing. How I wish I was in charge. I was the one leading the decision.
What would you have done?
this is his last game. I'm telling you honestly, because I would have told him, you deny me the opportunity to assess you against the big boys by not qualifying to the AFCON. Let nobody think that what he has done. Look, can you mention any Ghanaian coach that you think is good and that wouldn't have done what he's done?
In the local scene?
Yes. You put Maxwell there, he will do it.
True.
You put Masaoud there, he will do it. You put Bashir Hayford there, he will do it. You put Karim Zito there, he will do it.
Fantastic.
So he's not done anything in the extraordinary.
In qualifying,
rather, if he had not qualified, like he failed to qualify to the AFCON, it would have been an absolute embarrassment, disgrace. Like we were disgraced and embarrassed for not qualifying to the AFCON. So he's denied us. Do you think that he himself, he's not made his case? If he had qualified for the AFCON and then the World Cup, they will sit back and see him play at the AFCON. And I would have come back after watching and said, look, I saw 1, 2, 3. That gives me belief and confidence in him that if I take him to the World Cup, when the going gets tough, he can think through the situation and make our team a better team. He cannot do it. People talking about his experience in Qatar. That experience that led us to concede 7 goals in 13 minutes. 7 goals in 13 minutes. Go and accumulate the minutes when we considered 7 goals in 13 minutes. And we considered 3 against what? Portugal. We considered 2 against South Korea. We considered 2 against Uruguay. Accumulate, if you look at the timing, 30 minutes, 7 goals.
Namely,
so what I'm saying is that I'm a coach. What I'm saying is that at the 5th time of action, if the ministry and the FA takes our team there with a coach we all know is learning on the job, it is shameful, it is embarrassing, it is unacceptable.
Coach.
Nobody in the right frame of mind. Do you think look at the seat you are sitting on? When we start sitting, you know the people who've sat in that
100%.
seat. Dr. Akotonum. Fento Tahirunum. Nathan Kwaunum. Nketianum. They have sat in that seat.
True.
Do you think if you come here, you are not up to the standard? Do you think
no.
Some and the people at City FM were experimenting?
You enter.
Were they experimenting when they gave you the appointment?
Never, not at all.
Why would they do that?
Never.
You came with some level of experience and pedigree.
100%.
And when you were asked to sit in the chair, you've distinguished yourself.
Yes.
This is basic life principle.
Great.
Basic life principle.
Fair point.
So nobody hates anybody.
Fantastic.
We congratulate him. He's qualified our team to the World Cup.
Great.
But he himself has not helped his cause by not qualifying to the AFCON.
What basis are you congratulating him?
I'm congratulating him because you are qualified for World Cup.
Great.
And that congratulation is natural.
Because so now we have natural congratulations and normal congratulations. You say
even that is normal. Not a child.
No, don't do this. I say don't do it.
Madagascar.
Don't do it.
Central African
Republic. That's how unqualified. Now we played against Niger. Look, go and ask them. Asking himself by not qualifying to the AFCON when we had Angola, Niger, and Sudan to deal with. Whether he himself look. It was, like he said it's an embarrassing performance.
But do you
the least he could have done was to qualify to the World Cup.
Do you believe that you are as good as your last game?
That is absolute rubbish. No,
if you say
you know why?
If you say you are talking to me that I want you to change it, no.
No, Mrs. Sano.
No, that's Sano. No, that's Sano. Why do you say that then?
Mama, can't as a coach, once you establish a pattern, you can only learn from what happens. Okay? If you say that Pep Guardiola lose a game today, so you should judge him based on that. And I said,
Claudio Ranieri won.
I said, don't bring it. Don't bring it. Answer the question, then you bring him in.
I'm going to miss a question.
Answer the question, then you bring him in.
And then you will miss a question.
What I'm saying is that
answer question.
If if Pep Guardiola were to lose a game today, would you say he's a good at the game today, or he's a bad at because he lost the game?
I'm the missing questions now. Fantastic. Look, I'm saying that. Claudio Ranieri won Leicester City. It's first. I think it's Premier.
Yeah, and to Adichie, when the next season started, I 1 yard into a bad coach. It never made him a bad. You see,
what makes a good coach?
Of course, a coach whose handprint you can see on his team. Coaches are not responsible for the result.
Who's responsible for the
result? Coaching course everywhere in the world. I've gone for a coaching course in the States, in Canada, even here in Ghana. Coaches are responsible for the performances of their team. That's what you, as a coach, that's why you train for. That's what you go to training. To imbibe and to sink into the players some level of decent DNA replication that you can repeat as a routine. That's what you're responsible for. You're not responsible for putting the ball in the back of the net.
That routine fetches the result.
That's what I'm saying. So once the routine, the performance is solid within the routine, then you can you are proud of yourself as a coach because you know that it will then bear fruit. You understand what I'm saying? So you don't say that you judge a coach based on his current result. It's not a bad coach.
See, we've said this.
He cannot be a bad coach.
But
because he's lost 2-3 games.
That's the point I was making. Fans are allowed to be overreactive. And they're allowed
identity. He's been with this team since Qatar. Or identity.
I don't want to talk about this.
No, but these are the things we should be talking about. When our team is playing, when the Black Stars is playing, can you sit back and look at our team and say, "Come on, we have a rehearsed pattern of play." When we went to the World Cup in 2010 under Milovan, did we have a routine?
Milovan?
Yeah.
2010.
In South Africa?
Yeah.
We had that. Look.
We had a routine.
Olele. John Pencil.
I can give you the...
John Mensah.
I can give you the line.
Isaac Vossa or Jonathan Mensah. Then Anthony Annan. And then what? Kevin Prince Boateng. Then we have Prince Tego on the right. Then we have Dede on the left. We have Kudus Asamoah and then Asamoah. You're starting 11. You're the ball, your first match. We knew that the Black Stars, our foundation was solid defending. But when we won the ball off our opponent, Manuel, what did we do with it?
Get the ball fast.
We could pass the ball with some sort of intent.
Quick.
And when we win the ball, bim, bam.
No, coach. Like I understand.
Boom,
coach.
Boom,
coach.
Bim.
Don't do this. What are you doing now? What are you doing? Bim bam, say bim bam, bim bam.
Against Mali, we also.
How do you see it? You won against Mali.
Were you able to sit down? Were you able to sit down? The question I'm asking is, I understand all that, but do you think he will be changed?
You made a beautiful statement. You said something which I fell in love with on my way here. After you had tried to, but then you came back to reality. You see, he came back to reality. We are not going to joke at the World Cup. You said something that meant that.
No, but my point is, he's not going to. My point is, he's not going. Do you think he'll be changed?
He'll change. They will change him.
Yeah.
You know what? There are certain things I can't say here.
And
I don't want it to sound as if he's been changed because Coach Nimley says it. Do you think if the paying master believe in him, he'll be talking the way he's talking?
Yeah. That's true. That's fair.
Do you think if those who pays him the $50,000, the $90,000 that he used to collect $20,000 per game for win, do you know at the end of the day he's going to collect that money?
Yeah.
By qualifying all the 5,000, all the 10,000 that were stripped off their winning, they are going to collect all. So if you are giving somebody this amount of money every month and adding on top of it his winning bonuses, would you be speaking like this about him?
Fair. I think you made your point. Let me go through my messages.
If you go to the World Cup, look, no wonder you stop doing chemistry. No wonder you stop doing chemistry, because as a chemist you cannot be this uncertain and unsure. Go and you see all the things that have qualified for the World Cup. Start listing their technical bench.
Gabi is done that. Well,
see,
I'm waiting
start
for
listing.
I'm waiting
Don't wait for the thing to complete. Those that have qualified, start the work. Africa say, But Ochina,
so I'll do that for
start
you.
listing all the technical
Friday
teams.
when you come in, that
start listing all the technical team.
Yeah.
Go to go and list. Now, if you pick the coach, look at his.
I'll give you breakdown of the performances as well.
Hey, those that he works with, he doesn't trust them. Now, affair now, opponent is there, or in
the heat of the moment.
But if you are so tense as a coach, you cannot listen to your right hand man.
In the moment, it's fair. That's fair. Let's just move on.
Look, he should have qualified to the AFCON. Look at the stadium that Morocco has built. Yeah. That stadium that looks like a hole.
That's where you want to go.
You should go and play ball there. He's coaching there. 85,000 capacity. Morocco for came the man. Then only Black Star players. Now Otuado, he's changing tactics. Have you seen him change tactics before?
Yes, I have.
A coach that when the players are shimmed the
against
ball,
Mali,
he cannot tell
against
who?
Mali in the second half.
You can only make one of so many games. You can only make,
have I seen
just one example?
Yes, I have.
One
example.
I don't
recall.
A kite, the Mali one.
I've watched a lot of
I'm saying that because you've watched a lot, you should be able to tell me more than one.
That's why. Let me go through some. Let me go through a few messages.
Look, we congratulate him.
Thank you.
He's qualified to the World Cup.
You say the congratulations. If you say you normal,
normal congratulations.
That's fine.
Because look, but could you have him like the way we don't think madness, we don't think far that we couldn't qualify for the AFCON. Could you have imagined that? I mean, could you have imagined the Black Stars not being in the World Cup?
No.
Where you have child.
No, don't do this.
And that number one.
We have child and
in the car.
That's fine.
You drove the car.
It's fine.
In your car. And the child in the car for Bobola. We just stop that. Look, we are serious.
No way.
We are see. I will meet the people. I will tell them that this is our fifth outing at the World Cup.
They are aware.
We cannot go there with the intention, say, we are going to experiment. Hope for what? Hope for what?
Hope for change.
Do you know this? Look.
Hope for change. From
this team, the minimum acceptance performance
you starting to
should be at the quarterfinals. Minimum. With the crop we've got, with the players with me, my only worry is our two centre backs who cannot pass the ball.
Mo Salisu
and then Jiku. Boom. Have you seen them pass the ball before?
They'll learn. You want to give them time.
You don't learn at that level, though. There's this boy called Bibi Pepra, the Nice boy.
Yeah.
And then there's the one who is injured, Abdul Mumin.
Yeah.
And Hombobola. Or pass the ball, progress the ball. Look, in the World Cup, if we've got enough firing power, which I believe we have, we don't need to burden Thomas Partey with the responsibility to be joining our attack.
No, he just needs to be.
We should sit at the base.
Sit and pass. That's all.
Sit at the base.
Sit 1, 2, 3,
and orchestrate. Take the tempo of the game, like Mark Ellison used to do. And if we have another ball passing centre back like Pepra and Abdul Mumin, do you think you cannot block out our way of passing through the press? No, so we need to change.
Okay.
This is what, look, some people played qualifiers. Otuado, 22, 206. How many qualified games did he play? He played only one. Like Kingston, who should have been there, was not because of Otuado. So it's not about deserving to be there. Every guy, after all the job that he's doing, we've paid him for the job.
Yeah.
For qualification, have we not paid him? We decide who take us to the next level. Not because he deserved to be. He deserved to be where? He deserved to be at the AFCON. He should go there. And so that we assess him from there, take it to the World Cup.
Thank you.
Thank
you. I've allowed you your time. Now when I start talking, don't go like don't go like and all of those things. Thank you very much. I want to go through messages and tell you what's happening. So that's namely we've got a lot of messages coming in. 0549 986 996 0549 986 996. As it
one of our proper goals outlet. On to make a goal. Look, let me tell you something. I credit
maybe as I can say.
I credit the set piece coach. But do you know why that would not work it out?
Why?
We are not a dominant team in the air.
Okay.
That's I agree.
We are not.
Yeah.
I agree.
So for them to have magically do the sort of things they're doing, it's amazing to me, and that is a credit to them.
True.
But
it was against Chow.
again, proper opposition.
Thank you. But Mali is not a proper opposition.
Mali, one more pedigree in Africa. What is the pedigree in Africa?
Now, or you are talking about
Since we started playing football to now. Pedigree, Papa Bang.
How come I tell you about Mali's pedigree?
They don't have any pedigree. I don't need you to tell me anything.
Okay. Thank you very much.
That's the point I'm making.
Sisia, I'm a man the show now. Sisia, I will host Mama Atase in your. But from Germany, where we announced our arrival to South Africa, well, where the world felt our heartbeats. From Brazil to Qatar, we've carried the dream of a nation, Ghana, and we're on the verge of doing it again. The Black Stars are this close to their 5th World Cup, which interestingly will be happening in Mexico, Canada, and USA. And this time, we are not just showing up. We've battled relentlessly, and we've proven that greatness lives in our DNA. And now, there's just one more to go. That's the Sunday. Today, 7 p.m. There'll be live radio commentary on 97.3 City FM. Let's rise again, Ghana. This is our time. Let's fill the stands, the screens, and the streets with our voices. Let's show the world that unity looks like when, or what unity looks like when 32 million hearts beats as one. Let's join hands one more time as we chase greatness. Republic of Football. The Republic of Football. The Republic of Football. Come now, I would have wanted to go into the messages, but I want to hear from you. We play at 7 p.m. today. I want to move from Coach Nimli's argument.
Oh, but I want to say something.
I want to
say something small.
Great. You say something small. What I'm saying is that in today's game, do you think that Otto should give the other players who not had lots of opportunities to play for us from the list he called for the qualifiers, especially this qualifier, the two, to play against Comoros, because a draw would take us through.
We don't need a draw. We need to win.
Why do we need to win?
Oh no. Comoros is a team that we've played twice already. That was in the AFCON and also this World Cup qualifiers, and they beat us in both games.
Yeah.
So this is like a revenge game, and we have to see them win. So that we don't need any draw in this game. They have to do their best to win this game, because this is your last game that will be played in the World Cup qualifiers, and Ghanaians want to see win. So as you said, I just feel like maybe he can give the likes of Kamaldeen Sulemana and maybe Joseph Pencil some chance to play, but I don't feel he should do a lot of changes in the starting 11. He should try to just do some few changes for him to be able to get the right squad to win this game. But concerning Otuado, I just feel like I agree with Coach. This should be his last game. You know my stand on Otuado. You know,
Yeah.
And always, as they always say, you have to get a team has to get an identity, and Otuado is very difficult for you to access.
So, should we bring in a new coach? Do you feel from now to July 11 when we start our World Cup?
If I may come in just on that point, then why have they taken so long to make the decision? How helpful is it for the team?
The decision will come out after today, Uncle.
That's if they should have worked it in. That's just my whole point about it. It should have been worked in to a way where it doesn't affect the fluidity of the team or the continuity of the team.
It's a question I want to find.
No, but as you said, fluidity of the team, fine. But what at all do you see when the Black Stars is playing? How many opportunities will the new coach have to actually be able because to I saw a Black Stars that played against Mali, that even Abeku, he said they did some changes. To me, I didn't see any changes. So maybe when I was sitting down, I wasn't able to sit down at the stadium against Mali. In the second half, I didn't see anything. No, I was sitting down. I was like, hey, Mali will likely equalize because we didn't see.
Did you watch that game as a fan or as a journalist?
Oh, I watched it as a fun.
Okay, that's fair.
No, but you should know that ball, that game, we all saw that the Blasters didn't play any better game at Accra Sports Stadium. They were just lucky to win. And fortunately, we had the 3 points. We did the most.
What is lucky?
Juku was falling down.
The ball. So are you trying to? No, is that what is like? So you didn't see the game? We all saw how lucky we were.
Oh no, fair. And if now that the set piece can't even be credited to him, the way we even using to unlock games, you can't even give him credit.
But you see, that is why they had a set piece coach.
The idea of we being overly reliant on set piece, we should even be worried.
Why?
It should be an additional weapon, but it should not be the weapon constantly dictated. That's why Arsenal didn't win the league. Because you remember, it got to a stage where only scoring from set pieces.
Yeah.
How many set pieces do you think you can score in a game? Last season, one of the reasons why Arsenal didn't win the league was because of their over reliance on set pieces. Don't get me wrong.
What do you feel is Otto's problem?
He's not good. I mean,
hold on.
No. You see, look. You see, the man. Let me tell you something about him. Nobody hates him. His body of work doesn't convince anybody. And when he sits on in those press conferences and he speaks to you, the journalist, do you see sign of somebody who is ready to accept the fact that I'm not up to it? How can he be learning on the Black Stars job? How? We are virtually sitting on time bomb in every game we play. Is that the way it should be?
But he's winning.
Is he? You can tickle yourself and laugh. But when the proper tickling comes, you wouldn't know whether to laugh or to cry. It's when you are in between the laughter and the crying, that is very painful.
Should we stick?
When you are laughing, you are laughing. When you are crying, you are crying. But when you don't know whether to laugh or to cry, I don't like that. Even when it comes to the service of God, you can't be in the middle. You are either for God or you are not. There's no middle ground in that decision.
Okay.
So the point I am making is that when you ask what the problem is, tactically he's not there. Team bonding, team unity, we are sitting on time bomb. We don't know when his next decision will cause chaos in our team. Because he's done it several times.
Yeah.
And like I said, this is going to be our fifth outing at the World Cup. We cannot accept any performances at all. Then it's better we don't qualify at all. I'm saying that we should go and win the next AFCON, especially when we didn't qualify. I don't want anybody, a coach who will take us to the World Cup and not give me a clear picture of what the 2027 AFCON is going to be like. We want to win it. I bet it's been 43 years. After this AFCON, which will not be, by the time we go to 2027, it will be 45 years.
Yeah, I've not seen Ghana win enough.
You've not seen it.
Yeah.
I've not seen it.
It's sad. It's sad.
What is that?
It will happen, but you let me read some messages, because whatever I say, you come back at me in an argument. So, continually in the house, heat. Sweet Kwame. This is the biggest World Cup. 3 countries hosting the World Cup.
Yeah, we are going to experiment with what? Everything America is top notch.
Leave Otto Addo alone.
Nanyen.
He will improve.
Debbie.
Nana quick question.
He's
going
to use
the
the blasters.
I'll be being channel. Your microphone is up. Under no circumstances must Joseph Pencil sit on the bench today.
These are some of the decisions.
Let me read the message. Yeah.
The one who sent this message, God will bless that.
Ojam ata.
Ojam enyimbo mo ankasa awo. Ojam. Who didn't crack it enyimbo. Ojam.
Oh, my God. Okay, fair. It says that guy must play even ahead of Semenyo and Isako. Maybe Ghana Football Association is punishing Tamayut Una Palmer because Pencil is his boy. The Bible says, yet though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we fear no evil. There's no more fear going to the World Cup with Otoado. There is more fear going to the World Cup with Otoado than the valley of the shadow of death for Ghana.
You want to go to America after 3 games, then we are coming home. Hey.
We'll go through the next 30 minutes. We're going through the games that we have for on screen. Then we'll curve. Watching you live from Germany, Otto will come good. The guy says he's a United fan, so he put Marcus Rashford in his United jersey as his photo and puts his name Marcus Mashford. Bless Asari says Otto must use this game to change the narrative and gain the love of Ghanaians because it's clear he's learning on the job. Basiba Jr. John says Ghana 3, Comoros 0. Asari comes again and says, if some Ghanaians don't know, Otoado holds the highest coaching license, which is UEFA Pro, but he must sit up and improve. Okay, I think you want to say, if Ghanaians do not know, he holds that and he must improve.
Nobody has questioned his coaching license.
Fair point.
He has the highest coaching license, accepted.
Ahiaku Jonas says,
no,
look, I agree with Coach Nimley 100%. If we believe we are a footballing nation, then we should not be prepared to experiment at the World Cup
at all,
on the world stage. ETJ says, okay, ETJ is responding to somebody. Let me go on the SMS on 05 on the WhatsApp console on 05 49 986 996. Somebody says thank you, coach. Okay. Ojam, as you say, Ojam is a proper football guy. He comes and says thank you, coach. Okay. With all the coaches Ghana have had, the Black Stars only play better when there's solidarity in the middle period. Okay. let's go through messages. Raskelly of Blue Rose Estates, Budumbram says, what Coach Nimli saying? Are you saying the teams we play against come into the matches to allow Ghana to override them? Otoado has done well. See how Niger they suffer. They are playing now against Lesotho 0-0. No, they played already. Sorry, it's just a highlight. How natural qualification? How natural qualification? I think you want to ask, Coach. Stop your outburst. No team in Africa now is cheap for us to override. Why, Christopher? But are there teams in Europe to override and the World Cup to override?
Yeah, I don't get the
you don't want to talk. That's fair. Let's go to the next point. Greg, our friend in Takrady says, good afternoon, Abeku. I want to sharply disagree with Coach. Sharply disagree with Coach. Yes, Otto did underperform at the first time of action, but I think he should be allowed to take the team to the World Cup. At least he has experience, and hopefully he will do better than what he did the last time. What I did,
he didn't call
World Cup
Qatar. Obey, we couldn't qualify for the AFCON. Okay, look, I am so uncertain. We don't know what to get.
I think
ask every Ghanaian.
That's my problem.
Do you know what you are going to get?
And the thing is, I think that's my point. Coach is making.
We don't know what to get.
Once you're going in with a top coach, and then things don't bloom well, you can now start saying, okay, why did you underperform?
Yes.
Then once you go in with someone, and the thing is, I think people are struggling to. I mean, I've accepted that he'll be our coach, but I think you can also accept that he's not good. He's not as good, or he's not good compared to the level of other coaches there. It's almost like you are disregarding all the other experience that the other coaches have had that have made them better coaches, and to say that, oh, you don't really need all those things. all you need is your degree and you need to have a passion for coaching, and then all of a sudden you can be a good coach that can win the World Cup. The thing is, I agree. Maybe he's not going to be sacked, but he's not, fundamentally he's not that good a coach. And once you go into a World Cup with a coach who is, like you said, you're uncertain, it means you can't hold him to a certain standard.
Yeah.
You can't hold him to a standard at all, because once he goes in and he doesn't do well, do you know if he didn't do well because maybe certain players were not performing, or it'll instinctively go to he's not a good coach. But then once you go in with a better coach, you can just say that how do you call it? We have expectations. We're supposed to reach a round of 16. What are expectations? Expectations now is hopefully we go and we don't achieve what we did in Qatar, and I don't think that's a standard that we should be setting. But at the end of the day, like I keep saying, I'm not at this point, based on the way things have gone, because of how long they've kept him, I don't know if they are going to change him or not. But like I said, there's enough time between now and the World Cup. I don't think there are enough games. Unless during the December, while everyone else is at AFCON, we are playing behind those friendlies with different teams in order to assess our teams. I don't think there are enough games between now and the end. Because this is the last international break.
One this year.
And that one, they are going to Japan in
November is the Caribbean Cup. It's a friendly
It's in November. So
the last one we played
they are going to
will be in March.
Yeah, March.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't think that's enough experiences. Unless they are going to call the players back during the AFCON.
Japan, what are we going to do there?
It's a friendly
Japan
against
and
Japan.
Korea.
And South
Japan
Korea.
and South Korea. It's a Korean Cup.
We are playing Japan and South Korea.
Yes, please.
We've played these people several times.
At least we played
That's the
them
point
in the
I'm
last
making. There
Korean
isn't
Cup.
enough experience for anyone
Several
who is coming
times.
in as a new coach
Japan
to
have
now come
already
and do something
qualified for the
differently.
World Cup. We think it's no good we play against them.
You see,
I don't think they'll be putting out their best team even
we know them.
during an international break. I don't
You
think.
think if Otoado go and beat Japan, we should use that to say he's good?
I don't think
But
he'll
they are
beat
one
them.
of
I
the
don't. I don't
they are
think
one
he'll
of
beat
the
them
teams
in
in
The
the
Europe.
last time he played Brazil, he took 3. You remember? He played, was it Japan or Korea? He took 4.
Yeah, in the Korean Cup. That's the
Okay.
Korean Cup. Yeah.
19, you see,
I mean, South Korea. We
That's why-
beat.
let's-
We didn't beat South Korea before at the World Cup.
we don't know what to. You see, the fact of the
That's
matter is,
3-4.
we don't know.
3-2,
3-2.
3-2, 3-2.
we don't know. Look, even with Akwesiapia in 2014,
Yeah.
I'm a record to have said that. Look, I think, yes, he deserved to be there, but he was not the man we should have taken to the World Cup. When I started saying this, you know the calls I had.
No.
People called me and said, but he's a friend. I said, yes, he's my friend. He's my big friend. Because he sees me right now. We'll sit and talk. Can go to his house. He serves me breakfast and I eat. The wife knows me very well. But when I look at the standard, I could see he's now a better coach.
True.
If we were taking Akwesi to the World Cup, I would not be saying what I'm saying.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Eventually, I was vindicated. You remember the statement I said I wanted the American players to be tired before I introduced Michael Essien and those people? You remember that? And against Portugal in that last match, like I'm saying, if we had a proper manager,
Yeah.
he would have taken charge of that situation. I understand it was a difficult situation. But with my plain body there, I would have shielded them from everything. I would have told them one thing. Let's qualify.
Yeah.
Once we qualify, we make a case for ourselves. We'll take the $100,000 appearance fee and we'll take qualification bonus.
But he's done that.
They didn't get qualification bonus.
You talk about this current team.
I'm talking about Kwesiapia in 2014.
Okay.
They didn't get the qualification bonus. So the $100,000 per player in their per diem was all they went. But that brought disgrace. I don't blame him for that. I blame the government led by the same current president, Mecca.
But that's the truth.
Mean too sabi.
No, that's the truth.
You understand what I'm saying? So we will not go back there to make a similar mistake. This is Jordan's last major tournament. After this tournament, how old is Jordan now? Check that for me. He's 33, 34 years.
Yeah.
In 2027,
Yeah.
he's going to be around what,
He was
36,
The
37.
92 born or something like that.
You understand? This is Partey's last tournament. Even I don't expect to see a player like Jiku as a regular player for the Black Stars in 2 years from now.
That's fine. That's fine.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's fine.
So these players, so some of us who've spoken to them, there's that intrinsic motivation balling in some of them to be. And where are we going? We are going to the United States of America.
That's it.
Canada and Econ.
Fair.
You put that on the table, everybody will forget about the money.
Fair.
Everybody will forget about what he's done.
Okay.
So we are not going to America not sure of ourselves. Hey, how can you do that?
You want us to stay after auto qualifying the team to the World Cup. You want us to stay in the World Cup for a minute, isn't it?
World Cup no. Missy. Paibo and Ameribo Srenyame. I'll have to go back to the States and go and watch.
Okay.
I don't intend to return home after the first group 3 game.
You want to watch about
how many teams will be in the group? I think 5, eh?
Yeah, because it's an expanded 48, so
I'm not going to come back after the group stages.
Because after the
group stage, there's a second round.
Yeah, round of 32.
Then there's a round of 16. Then there's a round of 8.
okay. Oh my God, that's fine.
I will.
Make me some question. Make me some question.
Do you intend to come home?
I'll make me some question.
Run a pool to Ghanaians.
I'll run a pool.
After the first 3 games, come home. Quarter final, semi final. Which one do you want? Hey,
I seem to know what Ghanaians
would America plans any rounds or be after the move back. Boom. I'm an from me say America
microphone.
I will not stay there.
That's
I don't want to stay there.
You've gotten beautiful equanimity here.
Yes, I don't want to go and stay there.
It's fine.
I want to go and come.
Thank you.
But once I get there, I have to enjoy myself.
Thank you. It's fine.
Me go Tennessee or na me tonight from Tennessee. Me see na brother Pastor Jackson Nimley or Washington. Me see na brother Daniel Nimley or Philadelphia.
Yeah, man.
Me see na sister Ruth Nimley or Ohio.
Yeah.
Me see na
the last time I saw him on a call with one of them. Great.
I'm not going to come back soon.
Fair.
Enjoy me.
Fine.
The coach got 3 games. I mean, Charlie one day the match.
Honorable Bright,
you want to go and come back?
Let me say. Your microphone is up. I'm reading messages. Honorable. Go. Your microphone is up. Your microphone. Today he came to the studio with a typical.
Public of football.
Yeah.
And I'm asking Manuel. The young lady that you.
Oh no! I mean, our microphone is off. Honorable Bright, man.
Has not got a problem with what I'm saying. Why are you?
I'm reading messages. I'll give you the time. So, Honorable Bright Kofi Pepper, assemblyman inside the region says, namely Jesus Christ. Let's come together and achieve this qualification as a whole. Good luck to the Black Stars this evening. You guys are unique. Kudos. Thank you for that. Eric sends a book from I'm here, right? Good afternoon, guys. Otto is not the man to take us to the promised land. No more of his experiment or comics. Coaching involves more than just tactics. So it also includes the confidence a coach instills in their team and the intimidation they create for the opposition. Having a coach like Mourinho, Pep, and Klopp on the bench is enough to put fear in the opposing team. Every move they make keeps the opposition on their toes, even if it's a mistake. Do you see that in Otto? Absolutely not. Otto doesn't intimidate anyone, not even. Don't do that. And he says Otto must go. That's fair. Collins inside Sakumono says, if Ghana win this game today, then we'll forever like Otoado. But if they should lose, then trust me, the game was sold out. Well, tickets are sold out though. If you go to the Accra Sports Stadium now, you are not getting a ticket. Excuse me, Kojo Foster, Liverpool fan in Odoko says, good afternoon, please. My question is, we play Ghanaian Premier League every week, but some of the citizens here in Ghana don't know there is a league going on. Please, was it because of the corruption of Ghana football or what? but plenty know what's going on in European football leagues. We need to change our behavior so that our league will be professional as top 5 European leagues. Anyway, so this conversation, if you bring it in, to be fair. 0549-986-996. There are more messages, right? Okay. Good day, crew. Kwame Black, Inside Northridge says, I enjoy your sports programs. The coach on your panel is interesting, vociferous. Today, he doesn't even want me to talk. Today, he doesn't want me to talk. But that's fine. Today, I'm here, so he has the opportunity to do those things to me. When I'm with him on the other side, then his fancy comes and it's like, yeah, we are at each other. Coach shouldn't be... The coach, Otoado, shouldn't be allowed to take us to the grand finale. He lacks adaptability. Owen from Tamba says, while the Black Stars haven't had the best run, I think we should believe in their potential. Let's keep supporting them and encourage them to do better. And also, I don't think Otoado is the best coach for the Black Stars at the World Cup. Coach is right. # Black Stars, # Ghana. Michael from Dakuma Kukumpe says, good afternoon, guys. Love this sports show. I totally agree with Coach. He must go. The World Cup is a serious business. Ghana has come of age far too long. It's time to shake the world once again. Nene Pupulampu from Dakuma says, Otto is growing on the job. The players also improving on the job. Therefore, maintain Otoado. After all, he's our own. # consume made in Ghana goods. Otoado. It says Otoado must must go. But the reality is, they will still keep him. Between the World Cup and the AFCON, I would have chosen AFCON because our chances of winning AFCON outnumbers those of the World Cup. That's it, right? Okay. So those are a few messages from there. This is the Republic of Football. The Republic of Football. A number of messages coming in on our WhatsApp console. I want to activate the lines for you to come in. We'll go on a break and return for the Black Stars game. We'll have a confirmed lineup. Then we'll just oppose that with the kind of tactics we expect Otto to, I nearly said experiment. My guys won't forgive me. So to get into the game with to make sure he grinds a win. But for the World Cup qualifiers in the UEFA qualifying first round in Group H, San Marino is losing against Cyprus. They lost against Cyprus by 4-0. Romania will take on Austria at 6:45. In that group, Austria is on top with 15 points. Bosnia and Herzegovina have 13 points. They are second. Cyprus are third. Romania are fourth, having 7 points. And San Marino in that group. If Ghana, by any chance, is in that group, will be beating people left, right, and Otto will be the champion coach we forever know him to be. But that will be another argument for a different occasion. In Group L of the same UEFA qualifications for the World Cup, Faroe Islands will play in Czech Republic later. Croatia up against Gibraltar as well in that group. For the AFCON qualifiers, for the games happening today at 7 p.m. is Burkina Faso up against Ethiopia and Djibouti versus Sierra Leone. Egypt will be taking on Guinea-Bissau as well. All happen at 7 p.m. in Group A. In Group A, Egypt are on top with 23 points after 9 games. Burkina Faso 18 points. Sierra Leone 12 points, they are third. Guinea-Bissau have got 10 points, they are fourth. Ethiopia are fifth with 9 points. Djibouti are sixth with just a point. All right. So in Group E, there's Niger who beat Zambia by a goal to 0 in the CAF qualifications in Group E. In that group, that's in Group E. Morocco have already qualified. So we are looking for the next best place to get into some playoff. If I'll bring you up to speed with the teams as well when the whole games wraps up later.
With your group, there's no better second.
Even
place
after
team.
the last game.
No, there's no better second place team.
All right. Then we have Group I, Ghana's group. Chad will be taking on the Central African Republic. Comoros will be playing Ghana at 7 p.m. Chad's game is happening at 4, and Mali and Madagascar will be playing at 7 p.m. as well. In that group, Ghana have 22 points. Madagascar on 19 points. Mali on 15 points are third. Comoros are fourth with 15 points. Central African Republic are fifth with 5 points. Chad got a point against Ghana. They've got 1 point. And Chad is the nation namely describes as child. That's fine. That's the series of games to be happening now. Let me activate the lines.
Just on that. So Gabon are already second with like 22 points.
So
in their
places.
Group. Cameroon have 18 points in their group. DR Congo have 19 points, and Burkina Faso also have 18 points. So I don't think Nigeria's tally.
So how many second place teams are we looking at?
Four. Best four.
Best four. They will play against themselves, home and away.
No, they'll be playing in Morocco.
They all go to Morocco.
Yeah, they all go to Morocco.
We'll go and
play like a league format.
Yes.
Or you play me, I play you.
So that's the way it is. Yesterday they brought out what they have to do. So they'll seed the teams according to the October rankings. Those four teams. Then they play like a semi-final game. Then after straight to final.
So then you play me. You play him. Yes. Whoever wins go and play.
We'll meet in the final.
So whoever wins that, where does the person go now?
That is when the person also have to go and meet another continent.
Ocean.
And where is that going to be played? In a neutral ground.
Yeah, that one is a neutral ground. Yeah, one off.
Wow.
Yeah. So the player is a lot of.
Wow. So that will confirm Africa is what? 10th spot.
Yes. 10th spot, yeah.
So it's a spot that we may or we may not get.
Yes.
No, the 10th spot, we are 10 teams from Africa going. So we'll need...
No.
There will be 9 going.
There will be 9 going. So we'll need...
that may confirm whether we get the 10th
or not.
Wow.
Yeah, you never wanted the expanded version, didn't we? That's it. So, more messages or activation of lines. Let's activate the lines. Let the guys get to talk. Big Joe inside Tema says $50,000 for a PE teacher. Oh, don't do that. PE teachers are champions. Have you been a PE teacher before?
No, I'm not a PE teacher.
You have not been one before.
I am not.
Now I know you're a chemist.
I am not. So I cannot.
You criticize me of dropping chemistry, or because of you, I think I should go and lift the chemistry again. But that's
have to.
That's fine.
I've always had issues with you.
That's fine. Gracious me, let's get serious here. He needs to be fired immediately.
Quick.
Big Joe. All right. Which country would the Black Stars beat at the World Cup with Otoado? He should be sacked, but he won't be. Brown Sugar, texting from Tema Community 25 says, please, I wanted to ask what the weather condition is at Accra. Is it still raining? Oh, my guy. You should be checking on your phone. It might depend where we are. The weather is cloudy, not raining, but it's going to be raining somewhere else. Hello, City Sport. It's funny how mediocre the mentality of some Ghanaians has descended. Don't agree, but it's fine.
We are not joking though. America, young Zagro.
Otto is not good, and we should understand. We take him to the World Cup, and we exit the group stage. An experienced coach is what we need. But hey, if Katokreko is even getting applause for how he runs Ghana football, then I'm not surprised. Nana inside Tama says, seriously, today is not the right time to discuss the future of Otoado.
We've qualified already. So when?
Your microphone is off. I'm reading messages. I'm reading messages. Thank you very much, Coach. Today we should be rallying our support to finish the qualification. He adds. Christopher Abley says, Coach Nimley can sack the coach if he gets the money to pay him. Well, that's your thought anyway. Padmore, he's a stakeholder in the game, a giant one, of course. Otoado should take us to the World Cup. If Ghana has money, then we should get Klopp or nothing. The problem I have with Otto...
Ghana cannot say we don't have money. At least between $150,000, $200,000.
You think we should be able to pay?
To spend on a quality coach and a solid backroom technical team. I know of very good coaches who would take $100,000.
But when the coach takes $100,000, what it means is that Desmond Ofer and John Pinto will take $50,000.
They cannot. Why should they take
it's half of what?
No, it's not always the case.
So we go.
What I'm saying is that if you bring a quality coach,
unless he's not coming with his
he's coming with his own backroom staff. So we should be able to set aside something around $150,000-$200,000 a month to do that. Look, those monies that we pay to people who don't deserve it.
It's fine. Don't go to that.
I'll go there.
I agree with your initial point.
If you give somebody $8,000 for carrying cones, for carrying beeps, for carrying balls, $8,000 per match.
The thing you build, the day I decide to support you, that day.
No, but that is the fact of the matter. You see, money. Me, my wife is an accountant.
Yes.
You don't spend money without accounting from it. You don't spend money without accounting from it.
Yeah.
So at least she's taught me some basic accounting.
100%.
You don't spend money you don't deserve. You don't earn money you don't deserve. How many people are earning money that they don't deserve with this thing? Somebody carry cones, carry football, go and put it on the page. It takes $8,000 per match.
Let me finish.
What are you talking about? And we are struggling. We've gone to bring with a cheaper $35,000 every month. What sort of what is that? And we said then
today we don't want you to pick us.
No, the point I'm making is that these are things that you see, the wastage in the system is too many. Okay, so we need to streamline it for the best. The government says they are bringing the sports development sports fund. But we've allowed to Kreku and Co to go and sign deals on behalf of the Black Stars, and they are keeping the money. They are keeping the money. All those money should be wired into the sports fund.
It's true.
The Black Starlets want to go to then. What is that?
I agree. I will get it. The problem I have, The problem I have with Otoado is that whenever whenever the game gets tough, he doesn't have any tactical skill of changing the game. All one way or raw. Okay. That's for your messages. And pick about. Yeah. The moment I open the call lines here, I cannot. Huh? Should we? No. Okay. Let's go for a break. We'll return and make a decision. We're back right now. Republic of Football. And we enjoy you as you stick with us for how many minutes? For hours on this show. We love it. And we love you too as well. Let me walk you through some games that are happening now. And then we'll check out of the studio on your permission. Then we'll relax and come back for the Black Stars live commentary with a lot of stuff for you at 6:30. The game starts 7, and we'll come your way. I know you're not happy about pardon us here. We have to go and come back. So I'll pick Manuel's message from Tema. Not Manuel in the studio. It's Manuel testing. Black Stars playing a game right here in Accra. Yet Ghanaians can't watch from the comfort of their homes except for paid channels or subscriptions. Yet we pay people $8,000 for carrying plastics. That's fine. This is the kind of argument Nimli loves, but it's okay. Scotland are playing Belarus at 4 p.m. just in a minute. Netherlands will take on Finland at 4 p.m. As well. Then there's Czech taking on Faroe Island later. And so there's Chad, Central Africa Republic in Ghana's group who are also playing. We'll come back and do more. Thank you very much for sticking with us. So we'll return later at 6:30. For more, they will open the lines after the Black Stars game. Then you can have your say. I am Bernard Abekoche, Manuel Kwachi Angelo. What's on the show? Kobna Mafu, thank you very much, Kobna. Kobna will be dashing to the stadium right after here. Then there's Coach Christopher Nimley, who will join us later for the show. Daniel Squashy helped us, a lot of technical assistance. And Edwin Kwakofi as well for socials on Facebook, on X, on YouTube platform. And of course, we've been live on radio and on Channel 1 TV. Thank you for staying with us. I am Bernard Abeko, Sports is Live.